Paltrow.
Who was Brad Pitt's girlfriend in 1999?
It wasn't me.
I would love to see my wife wearing this.
The only thing that makes him seem gay is I'd like to see him in this.
From Last Comic Standing, wild card, Giraldo.
What's it gonna take to get you back in bed?
Miracle.
Maybe you should start banging on the bras. We're talking, right? Man, right?
It's Snow White with Doc and Grumpy, but this fairy tale has knives, drugs, and money.
Everyone's so happy. All we do is just look into each other's eyes and we burn piles of money.
We got to get more people on the show in the middle of ugly divorces. This is good.
It's getting a little personal, but yes. I'll sleep in bed with you.
Now, here's the knowledge wheel. Tom Papa.
Hi, welcome to the Marriage Ref. I'm Tom Papa. Here's what we have tonight. Snoring, cell phones, bad dressing, and a husband who wants to throw knives at his wife. Romance. All right, panel, thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. So let's get started. Let's skateboard through the San Fernando Valley and kickflip into the laid-back Agora Hills, California, where we meet the Monroys. Johnny wants to complain to his wife, Emily, but just can't seem to get her on the phone.
My mom actually used to babysit him.
My babysitter.
Kind of weird. I was like 18 or 19 when we ran into each other again.
I was like, this is a girl I can marry, and the rest is history. Pick your phone up. Just pick it up. Why don't you pick up your phone? Give me one good reason why.
Because I was doing laundry.
No. Or how about this? I'll even take this. If you answered it one time out of 10 times I call.
For me, when I see 10 missed calls, Johnny husband, that just equals 1 missed call because that's like automatic for you. You don't just call once, you call 10 times.
Point is that you should pick up your phone call. I'm obviously calling for a reason.
But I don't think that you are. Because when you leave and then like 2 minutes later you call me, I don't understand why you need to talk to me.
As it may be a shock to you, sometimes a husband needs to ask his wife things, and I call you on the phone, and that's part of life. I'm gonna call
That
you.
happened like 20 years ago. Did wives have freaking cell phones every 30 seconds going off? No. And did everyone survive? Yes.
So my wife sends me to the market to get some type of mild cheddar cheese, and then I go to the market and there's 20 different types of mild cheddar cheese.
Really? Are there really
And if I
20
bring
different
home-
types of mild cheddar cheese though?
Maybe 7.
Like really?
Well, 7, so I'm guessing.
Really?
1 out of 7, I'm gonna bring home the wrong
But really,
cheese.
if you bring home any mild cheddar
then I'm gonna
cheese
get yelled
I
at for
tell you
bringing home the
to,
wrong
it's gonna be
cheese.
right. I don't want to be talking to people all day long. I'm doing kids and house stuff all day long. The last thing I want to do is take my cell phone and keep it in my pocket and go, oh, someone might call.
What am I supposed to do? What if I got in a car wreck? What if I was...
If you got in a car wreck, someone would be at my front door.
Oh, that's what you just hope someone's going to show up at your front door and say,
Well,
hey.
no, of course I don't hope that, but that's what would happen.
So you're telling me if I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I had one call, and you knew the answer, like who was Brad Pitt's girlfriend in 1999, you would know, and I'd call you, and you wouldn't pick the phone up, and I'd lose $1 million, all on account of you.
So the issue here is you have to be on call 24/7 for your spouse. Gwyneth, if you called, I'd pick up.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.
Did he just ask as a question, and it is hypothetical, who was Brad Pitt's girlfriend in 1999?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. 1994, baby.
Oh, the good years.
And this guy, it's interesting that he's taking a very unusual step of stalking his wife while they're still happily married.
Well, what do you when you're working and your husband's on the road and you're apart, how many calls a day?
I mean, it's nice to keep in touch, and I like to talk to him and hear how his day was, and vice versa. But I don't call him 50 times.
So could you go like 3 days?
3 days would be long.
No,
I think 3 days is long.
Right.
What are you trying to find an angle? You trying to find an opening?
No, Greg.
I actually find it quite aggressive that she doesn't pick up the phone.
But he's an
Right.
overcaller. That's the problem.
Yeah, but
she's trying to wean him off
Yeah,
of
but
the
you don't-
overcalling.
But you don't solve it by not picking up the phone. He just calls 82 more times.
Yeah, he'll go crazy. Just pick up the phone. You're Batman and Robin. When Batman calls, you don't go, oh, it's probably nothing. Listen,
I think
we perform on the road a lot together. There are always times when someone's got their cell phone and has to kind of wander off and put the call in.
And that's why our marriages are not on this show. We have an overcaller. He's a just get the cheese. Whatever the cheese, just get it.
Yeah, he's definitely.
There aren't 20 kinds of sharp cheddar cheese. Just get the cheese. Here's the problem. She wants him to be a man. I'm sending you to get cheese. Get the damn cheese.
In his defense, though, wouldn't you feel a little vulnerable if you were listed as Johnny Husband?
Yeah.
As opposed to who?
Yeah.
Johnny Boyfriend?
Yeah, that is a problem.
Johnny who I'd like to call?
Johnny. Who is Johnny? Johnny, husband. Oh, I missed the call.
There's like a bigger issue happening here, I think.
I think you're right. Go, tell me what it is.
Well, I just think that, you know, he's putting himself in the position where he's needy and it's turning her off.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but
someone has to change the dance here, you know what I mean? Either she has to pick up the phone or he has to stop calling.
Right.
Maybe if he stopped calling, then she'd be like, where's Johnny Husband? Why hasn't he called me today? What's he up to? This is interesting. It's been 2 hours since Johnny Husband called me. It doesn't take that long to buy cheese. Where is he? And then maybe, you know, he would come home and...
It is a little passive-aggressive to, to just not pick up. She knows she's called. She could at least, like, kind of not pick up but send some sort of response. You know, can't talk, kid fell in a well. You know? And then later go, JK, LOL.
Natalie, do they text each other?
He texts, she doesn't answer.
The problem is,
There's a problem here.
She's toying with him like a cat with a
There's
mouse.
a problem here.
She's really toying with him.
Why?
He's intimidated. She's attractive. She looks like Shelley Duvall. Look. I know where this is headed. He's going to be in the next room with his cell phone and axe. Here's Johnny Husband. You want some cheese? I got you a whole bunch of cheese.
You know, for me, I'm just jealous that they even seem to be willing to sit together for that long. These people aren't going to make it either, Tom. Everyone's so happy. You know, he's so happy. His wife helps. You're so happy. Gwyneth, oh, look at us, a rock star. We're all happy. All we do is just look into each other's eyes as we burn piles of money. I'm not the only person who's like,
We got to get more people on the show in the middle of ugly divorces. This is great. This is great. It's really what the show's about. The marriage rep on the rock.
I think he should stop calling her.
Should he
Just
come
stop
home?
calling.
Should he just not come home?
Maybe he shouldn't come home.
yeah, maybe you should start banging other broads.
Now we're talking.
Right? Am I right, Gwyneth? Up high, man, right?
Oh, my God.
All right, Jerry, tell me which way to go.
I pick the wife. I agree with her. He's an overcaller. Just stop calling me so much, and then I'll answer the phone. So I agree with the wife.
Okay. Gwyneth?
I think in a marriage, if you call your spouse, you have to answer the phone. I go with the husband.
Husband. Greg?
I vote against both of them. Why should they be married when I'm not married?
I'm ready to make the call. Let's go to Agoura Hills, California, and ring up the Monroys. Hey, guys. Thanks for being on our show. It's great to have you. Welcome.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
All right, here's my call. This is a marriage. You are electronic Siamese twins. You're attached at the cell phone. Things can happen, things can go down. You got to pick up the phone when Johnny Husband calls. Johnny Husband, congratulations, you win.
It's okay. Let's forgive you. It's okay.
We need you, and you know it's not the 1800s. When you die, someone doesn't just show up at the door.
The cops do. do. They knock.
Get off their horse and come on in. I'm sorry, ma'am. Johnny husband's in a bad way.
Johnny, first of all, I voted for you, but only call her when you really need to call her. Stop over-calling. I think you have a systemic problem here that you need to fix. And I personally think
tell her I love her all the time.
That's not good. That's not good.
Not good.
We think
That's not bad, right?
you need to play more hard to get.
Yes, yes.
That's what we think.
Say goodbye to the Monroes, everybody.
I would love to see my wife wearing this.
You want me to dress like a slut?
In Miami, stripper chic is the style.
How could you say he's gay?
Because he said stripper chic.
The only thing that makes him seem gay is, I'd like to see him in this.
I pulled some pieces for you.
And later, Jerry's got a new way to handle hecklers.
Let's tiptoe past the velvet rope and conga line into exclusive South Beach, Florida, where we meet the Rodriguezes. Mr. Rodriguez wants to keep the party flowing and keep the action going.
I would say we dated before we got married about 4 years.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Everything in my life is better because she's a part of it and I can share it with her.
You made me cry.
I would love to see my wife wearing this. You have delicious body, and I would like to see it out more often.
I put on a bra once, and you were like, that's a cute shirt.
It was a cute bra shirt.
I would like to at times dress sexy, and I think I do. But I don't want to dress like a slut.
I don't mind showing off my wife's goods. I was in the supermarket yesterday. More than half of the women were wearing short shorts and like a bikini top. And I think you would look great like that too.
Grocery shopping with a bikini top and shorts? Are you joking? First of all, it's freezing cold in grocery stores.
I wear whatever you want. This very shirt that I'm wearing right now, you like on me, yes?
Yeah.
The sales lady said, it looks a little gay on you.
So you don't.
But my wife likes it, so I wear it.
You want me to dress like a slut?
In Miami, stripper chic is the style.
So the issue here is, should your wife be flattered or insulted that you want to show off her goods to the rest of the world? Gwyneth?
Yes?
I love you, and we'll be together someday eventually, but would you ever dress that way?
First of all, stripper chic, isn't that an oxymoron?
I think it's just moron.
You would not catch me dead in that
Cute bathing suit?
hooker, goldfish, something.
I think that if I were a woman and my closeted gay husband wanted me to dress up like a woman to overcompensate, I would do it.
Why? How could you say he's gay? Why do you say he's
Because he
gay?
said stripper chic.
No.
And because he's wearing a normal black T-shirt, and people said it made him seem gay. I mean,
It does not. I don't think the shirt makes him seem gay.
I don't either. I think it's the fact that he says stripper chic.
The only thing that makes him seem gay is, I'd like to see him in this. Any guy, I don't know, how do you
With the
have...
pinky out.
Or saying to her, your body is delicious.
Yeah.
You guys are lisping. That's
I pulled
not fair to do that lisp. That's cheating.
I pulled some pieces for you. I think this would be. You'd look really good in that.
Oh, boy. But I don't think he's gay.
But can I point something out?
Yes.
This girl is like she's in cargo pants and a T-shirt. She's got to go pretty far on the spectrum to get to the accordion-like. What is that?
I think it's a wristband.
But look at what she wears. She's wearing a sweatshirt jacket in southern Florida. That's not really appropriate, is it?
That's not the most conservative outfit in America.
No.
I mean,
In South Beach, that's like a burqa.
Right.
I mean, if you wear something and it makes you feel self-conscious, that's not a good thing.
Right.
And how does that serve him or their relationship?
I don't want women dressing sexy in the supermarket. I want sex out of the errands. Really. I'm there trying to buy Imodium. Suddenly it's Lindsay Lohan's pool party.
Have you ever had a guy criticize what you were wearing? Say, I like you, but I don't really like the kind of clothes you wear?
Yes, but I didn't marry them.
Yeah.
But how did you respond to that? You don't feel you should dress to please the man you're with. That's really the question here.
No, I don't. If somebody says to you, you know, I'm not crazy about this or that, great, no problem. But a total style makeover, like, he wants her to be a tranny. Like, that.
Natalie, do we have any backup on them? Where
They've
did
been
they
married
meet?
for 3 years. They met each other working in the same theater company.
Oh,
She's from
wait a
Seattle.
minute. Hold on. They met at the same theater company where he was the choreographer.
All right, when we come back, we're going to strip this issue down just a little bit more.
Coming up.
Perhaps it's not masculine in a heterosexual way for a man to be that interested in women's clothes.
Wait, hold on. They did not come on the show to say, I may be gay. What do you think?
Jerry, do you think he is gay?
No!
And later.
I think sleeping together is horrible.
This is getting a little personal.
Maybe he should scream in her face every time she snores.
Is it okay to say that I'm a little worried about you?
We're back with the Rodriguezes.
This is South Beach, Miami. Everyone's more relaxed about showing skin.
I don't care if other people show their skin. I'm just walking around, I see girls' asses falling out. I don't think they actually realize that their asses are falling out. It's not that flattering.
No, it is flattering.
It's not a rule, but I've heard this before. You know, if you're going to show your legs, then don't show so much of like your arms, your shoulders, or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
for
But if you're
ugly
going to show,
people. Those are rules for ugly people.
Can your ass really fall out, by the way?
Literally fall out.
Did it hit the ground slap? Oh, my ass fell out. No, it wasn't. It was just some chopped meat that you were carrying. You can't really fall out.
I'm sorry, I was going to say something about ass tape. It got all wrong.
What do you mean, ass tape? Let's go back to that.
No, well, I guess if your ass was taped up somehow, because the dress required a certain, you know.
Right.
Never mind.
Jerry, do you think he is gay?
No!
Wait, hold on. The problem in their marriage, okay, they did not come on the show to say, I may be gay. What do you think? That's not the issue.
You're right. Good point.
Okay. All right.
So
We can't determine that here tonight.
You're right. So the issue.
Although we are going to meet them later, so.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing to make a guy called Bones feel extra masculine. Two comedians.
Do women want their husbands to take an interest in their clothes?
I think women want to feel appreciated by their husbands for what they're wearing.
But if a guy would come out of the closet. You don't want a guy. I'm just asking you. You don't want a guy to come out in the bedroom with your clothes and go, I love this with this.
Some days I do.
Really?
It's confusing in there.
Really?
Have you ever gone in your wife's closet and picked something out for her to wear?
No! I don't go in there.
Why?
I go in there when she's not around sometimes.
Go on.
It's just a beautiful place. It's like a little place, and she folds her sweaters very nicely, and the shoes she's very organized in her closet, and I just appreciate, look at that, it's all organized, and then if I hear her coming, I run out.
And what are you wearing at the time?
Goldfish hooker outfit.
I think this woman is super attractive and very nice and just a little confused.
She's delicious,
about...
admit it. She's delicious.
I think she's fierce.
Can we move on?
All right, people, let's go to the call. Who do you think I should go for?
I just don't think it's a husband's business to tell his wife how to dress, period.
Period.
Whatever she wants to wear, that's what she should wear.
All right. I get that. Gwyneth?
I gotta say, I'm going with Laura here.
You're going with her as well.
I am. I feel that, okay, maybe she could make some gesture that would excite him more, make him feel that, you know, she had heard his complaint.
Right.
Wow, someone's been through couples counseling. She should recognize that she's heard his complaint. She should say, I understand you have to be touring with your band a lot, but...
You don't know the half of it.
So what do you say, Mr. Giraldo?
I'm with the guy that seems gay.
No, you can't say that. He's going to come on the show.
I know, I should say it nicer. I'll say it with the guy.
Not that it's not nice to be gay. There's nothing wrong with it.
Do you think she should have to put these clothes on?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yes, put it on and quit whining about it.
Okay, I'm ready to make the call. Let's go to South Beach, Florida, and bring up the real-life Rodriguezes. Hey, guys, thanks for being on our show. Great to have you. How you feeling tonight?
I'm a little nervous. I want to know what the answer is going to be.
All right. So do we. All right, here's my call. And I think Gwyneth is really making the most sense because I am in love with her. Bones, you have to know who you are married to. And I hate to break the news to you, you didn't marry a slut. Strippers would catch a chill in those clothes. So, Laura, congratulations, you win.
Now I do not have to hear it anymore.
Wait a minute, can I just say, it already looks like there's been some compromise. I see leg.
Yeah.
I see arm.
Yeah.
So...
Me too. Actually, I think this has worked out in my favor either way, because I never see this dress. So I win for losing.
Bones, this is Jerry. You know, there's been some conversation here.
Jerry,
There's been some
which way did you go?
Wait a second. Did he just ask you which way you go?
Yeah. And I'm actually... Yeah.
Okay. Bones, there's been some conversation that perhaps it's not masculine in a heterosexual way for a man to be that interested in women's clothing.
Right. No, I understand. You're saying there's nothing wrong with liking women's clothing. That's what you're saying, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, why are you so interested in picking out clothes
because I'm the audience. Just like Gwyneth Paltrow looks delicious right now.
See, now there's been some question about the use of the word delicious.
Yeah.
The word delicious has been called into question.
I understand.
Bones, how do you feel about Siegfried and Roy?
I find it curious. I find it curious that Greg is super curious about what I'm curious about.
Tuesday.
I know last time I saw Greg, he was roasting somebody, and yeah, he was kind of going on and on, long hair, kind of, I don't know, effeminate himself. I don't know. Come for it. Come on. Let's do it.
Bones, doesn't it take a real man to be a little girly about the clothes that his girl is into?
It takes a real man to admit it instead of being like, oh no, honey, I don't like what sluts wear.
Bones, when you guys met in the theater, was it musical theater?
How dare you?
Say goodbye to the Rodriguezes, everybody. Thanks, guys. Thank you
Coming up, more helpful marriage tips.
You wouldn't want the love of your life being stabbed, would you?
Having spent the day talking to my divorce lawyer, I'm all for women getting knives thrown at them.
Your wife one day said to you, I think we should start smoking crack. You're saying you should do it because she wants to do it?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Tugboat captain into letting us take the wheel and glide up the shimmering Hudson to peaceful, pleasant Hartsdale, New York, where we meet the Magics. Richie has a dream and Barbara doesn't want to get in the way of it.
were at a pancake house, and it was like love at first sight. I gave the waitress a lollipop, and I said, do me a favor, give it to that girl over there. And that was it. We fell in love.
And I still have that lollipop. He's my life. He's my world. I love him with all my heart.
Give me another kiss.
Anything for you, but that's something I'm not doing. I'm just not doing it.
Why are you so stubborn?
There's something wrong with you. You eat cigarettes. Now stick them out of your mouth and they don't want to see it. You eat fire.
This is our excitement.
That's not excitement to me. That's craziness. I mean,
There's
how
something wrong with you.
Something wrong with me? I'm not the one who's doing these crazy things. You are.
I'm the Great Throwdini, the world's fastest and most accurate knife thrower.
Nice.
I think Richie is almost ready to use a human target. It's kind of hit and miss at the moment.
That's good.
Hey, put someone else by the board. You don't need me. We're old. You need a nice young girl like Chrissy.
Yeah, but you're the love of my life. You're beautiful.
Doesn't make a difference. You wouldn't want the love of your life being up on that board and being stabbed, would you?
Watch. I'll just let it go out. Look, perfect.
And you missed.
It didn't stick. Maybe the wood's no good. Watch.
So the issue here is the age-old marriage question. Should a wife have to stand there while her husband throws knives at her?
I wonder if during sex, when he's done, he goes, ta-da! He's got to be really good at magic, though, because they obviously time traveled all the way from 1983.
I like that he gave her a lollipop and she still has it, so he clearly doesn't get her a lot of things. So whatever she gets, she's hanging on to it.
Gwyneth, as a wife, do you feel a certain amount of responsibility to kind of prop him up and help him along?
Well, I mean, she's incredibly supportive of the guy, but he clearly does not know how to throw knives.
Doesn't the wife have to kind of go along with the guy's thing?
If your wife one day said to you, I think we should start smoking crack.
Right.
And you thought, I don't know if it's good for my health. It could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a good road. You're saying you should do it because she wants to do it and you should support what she wants to do?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Light it up.
If he was the greatest crack smoker ever,
Yeah.
if he was really, really good if he was Bobby Brown, for example, see?
Has anyone gotten hurt doing this?
Well, Tom, it's a low percentage, but there have been a number of accidents. And by the way, the professionals don't call it knife throwing. They call it impalement arts.
So her fate is in the title.
Right.
Has she ever been hurt by
She actually, he did throw a knife at her a couple of months ago, and it hit her in the neck, and it took about 30 minutes for it to stop bleeding. So
I hope he was saying, okay, we're going to do the trick now.
Yeah, she's carrying some laundry.
Yeah.
Right. He pops out from the couch. Ha! Come on.
Just one.
You move! I want to see his coach again. Can I see the great Throwdini, please?
Oh. Look at his face.
I know. He looks like the great Lean Dini there.
Yeah.
All right, I've heard enough. Tell me which way I should go. I'm going to start with you, Greg.
Having spent the day talking to my divorce lawyer, I'm all for women getting knives thrown at them. But in this case, I gotta believe that she needs time to work on her Whitesnake videos and everything. And so I don't think she should be having knives thrown at her. I'm gonna side with the wife on this one.
Having spent the day with a divorce lawyer, which way out of a marriage seems easier?
Excellent
and
point.
faster.
Excellent point.
You got to consider that.
For the wife.
Yeah.
All right, very big of you.
Yeah.
Gwyneth?
You got to go with the wife. And I mean, she is like obviously so loving and sweet to him. But she's saying, you know, there's got to be a limit here. I don't want to die.
Okay, so you're saying dying's bad. Go with the wife. Okay. I'm going with the husband. Because,
wow.
No, maybe, you know, let him practice, let him get better. He is a magician.
And if she dies in the interim, who cares?
Couples have to get into what the other one's into. There's no hope for this marriage if they don't get together. Wow. That's the most bizarre romantic thing I've ever heard. Okay, when we come back, we're going to have Richie Magic himself right here. Mrs. Magic, and a balloon version of Mrs. Magic on a knife throwing board. And we're going to find out, is Richie ready to be a knife thrower and win the call? Or will he pop the balloon, kill his wife, and lose? We got knives, we got a throwing board, and we got a balloon version of Mrs. Magic. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Richie Magic. All right, get on the mark there, Richie. All right, wait. I think there's someone else that really needs to see this.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Magic. Okay, come over here with me.
Okay, no?
Oh, my God.
That's one. All right, two.
Didn't hit the head.
She doesn't seem to be bleeding. Richie, congratulations
Thank you
on
very
not
much.
killing your wife. Winner. Enjoy your career, Barbara. You gotta do it. Say goodbye to the Magics, everybody. Oh, that was pure magic. All right, next, let's meet the Capels, who are having an issue that's got them tossing and turning.
She's one of a kind. God made her and threw the mold out.
When I see him with our family, I feel very, very lucky. He gets on the couch at night when baby goes to bed. That's the downtime. He lays there and the dogs get up there with him. He puts on Sports Center or one of his sports shows and he falls asleep. Do you know what you do when you sleep down here? You end up going in the kitchen, you eat all the leftover food, and you know it because every time I get up the next day and I look for my leftovers for lunch, they're gone.
Nothing to do with the
You're
kitchen.
trying to sleep closer to the kitchen.
Trying to sleep where I can get I'm trying to sleep in a place I can get a good night's sleep. I don't get a good
What's it gonna take to get you back in bed?
miracle. My wife snores. She doesn't think she does. She snores. Have you actually heard what you sound like?
Can you honestly tell me that you think that I still snore? Because I know that I don't snore anymore.
She snores every night. See if I can catch her in the act. All right, there we go.
So the issue here is, do a husband and wife have to share a bed no matter what? You're sleeping with somebody, they're snoring like crazy, do you have to stay in the bed?
Yeah, I snore.
You do snore.
I've been told I snore. I assume I do.
It's hard to admit that you snore.
It is hard to admit it.
Why is it embarrassing?
Because you've never heard it.
And you think it's disgusting.
And you think it's disgusting. But I think sleeping together is horrible. Because you don't sleep, you don't sleep well. Do you sleep well?
I sleep like a baby.
When you're in the same bed?
This is getting a little personal, but yes.
Wait, that's too personal? You and your husband share a bed? This is pretty hard hitting, Tom. But you guys are admitting that you do without even being sure you do. This woman is standing by. No, I don't do it. Too bad. And this guy's saying you do, and she's not even willing to try. He's sleeping with his dog. Have you ever heard the noises and smells that come out of a dog through the night? And he'd rather do that. He'd rather do that than deal with this. And she won't even listen. No, I don't snore. Get in the bed and deal with it. You know what? You're right. He should just respond. Maybe I have bad habits at night. Maybe he should scream in her face every time she snores. You know? Oh, sorry. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm
It's just
sorry.
what I do.
That's what I do.
I can't help it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is it okay to say that I'm a little worried about you?
All right, Gwyneth, you take care of Greg. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, maybe this will have been a bad dream. And if it isn't, I'll make the call.
Coming up, in case you haven't noticed, this man is completely in the tank for this woman. Look at him. It's pathetic. She's married. He's married. She lives in London. He's in L.A. And they each have 2 children. Can he possibly overcome all these obstacles and win the woman of his dreams with only 10 minutes to go?
Do you need anything?
Just your love.
It took an hour, but he did it.
Oh, brother, we're going to need a lot of lawyers for this one.
Okay, we're back with the pillow fighting Capels.
Man, do you realize that, like, it's not normal for a husband to sleep for 2 years on the couch?
It's a very comfortable couch.
Don't you feel bad about that?
No?
Why not?
Because you snore.
But I don't.
But you do.
It'll start something like, and then it might go to like, like a gremlin.
I like how he's hugging the teddy bear.
He's a lonely guy.
I think that she is not cutting him slack in this scenario because I think that he is sleeping on the couch to preserve their marriage.
Oh, really?
I do.
But how do you preserve it if you're in another spot?
Well, because you have all your interactions or whatever, other places.
Interactions?
Impalements.
If he can't sleep, what is he supposed to do? I mean, he could leave her. That would be a lot worse.
That's a little extreme for
Right, so
snoring.
sleeping on the... Well, but if it's going to start really affecting your life and you're going to lie there hating your wife all night and not sleeping, how is that going to serve you?
She does have that snore upper lip that just kind of... it's like the snore is beginning while she's awake. Is that mean? Is that too mean?
Is it...
Snore upper lip is arguably mean, but...
Yeah.
Can it be sexier actually sleeping in separate beds? You know, people like to do that little role play, prisoner warden kind of thing. And you're just walking down the hall. Oh, who's in here? I said lights out, inmate.
I don't think that's what they've got going on.
All right, I think I've heard enough. And since this is our last couple of the night, I'm going to pick one of you 3 to do my job and make this last call. Yeah. And you know who it's going to be?
Don't do it.
Why?
I can't choose. These people are crazy. I have no...
But I like you best.
Will you help me make the decision?
I'll help you do anything you want. Now, let me show you how it works.
Okay.
You say, I'm ready to make the call. When that happens, real people are going to appear right up there.
Oh, my God.
The Capels, yeah. And you got to look them right in the eye and tell them who wins, who loses, and why.
Okay.
All right? It's very easy. It's no pressure.
I'm schwitzing. I can't think.
There's no pressure here, Gwyneth. You just have to look them in the eye and let them know that a giant movie star that they probably really admire and love thinks they're both crazy losers. So,
yeah.
Just go ahead and do it.
I'm ready to make the call.
Hey, it's the Capels, everybody.
Hi.
Good to see you, Capels. Gwyneth Paltrow is going to make the call on this one. Gwyneth?
Okay, well...
Do you need anything?
Just your love.
It took an hour, but he did it.
Okay. Guys, This is very hard because I theoretically believe that a married couple should sleep in the same bed. But in this case, I'm sorry, Ellen, I've heard you snore. I saw the tape. And I think that if he's being kept up all night long, I think he's actually protecting you and your marriage by sleeping on the couch. So he's well rested, he's happy, and he can engage with you in the morning.
No.
So can I add something? I think you guys should try again to sleep in the bed, exhausting every snore-free thing on the market that you can find. But if she still snores and keeps you awake, I think you're safe on the couch.
So he wins.
He wins.
It's really not that bad. I really don't snore that loud.
But I heard the tape, Ellen. I heard the tape.
Yes, she does.
There is evidence. You have to admit it.
Lots of people snore, and they still sleep with their spouse. Nobody sleeps in bed with me. Even the dogs won't sleep in bed with me. I'm all alone up there.
I'll sleep in bed with you.
Now we're talking.
Snoring does not bother me.
Greg, why don't you accuse him of bestiality at this point?
Yeah, what's up with those dogs, dude?
You are a little too close to those dogs, I must say.
I know.
Seeing both of them in your crotch right now is not making me feel good. Well, say goodbye to the Capels, everybody.
Thank you.
And for being such great sports, all our couples tonight will be whisked away to the St. Kitts Marriott Resort and Royal Beach Casino for a romantic second honeymoon. We'd like to thank our panel of experts, Greg Giraldo, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jerry Seinfeld. And especially to all our couples tonight, thank you for letting us into your marriage. It's worth fighting for. Now kiss and make up. Good night, everybody.
It's just one dead wife.
All right, that's enough. Get back in your seats.
It's like a baseball game. Foul balls go in the crowd.
If only someone with a lot of money that you could sue had thrown a knife here.